Well, we all know professional golfers spend a lot of time on the golf course, but they also spend a lot of time here practicing, whether it's on the driving range, the putting green, or out here somewhere in a chipping facility. So we're going to try and understand a bit more about the practice minds of these professional golfers, and I'm going to come and interrupt young Englishman Tom Lewis, who's just next to me here, doing a bit of practice of his own. Hi Tom, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, you?
Very well, thank you. Don't let me disturb you, keep carrying on as we chat away. But it's interesting to come and be able to talk to the guys like this quite close up as you prepare for a tournament week, which is where we are at the moment. How many hours practice would you say you do, Tom, on an average day in the build up to a tournament?
It's hard to do, obviously, a lot of hours when you've got some things to do, people to catch up with, etc. And we put a lot of hours in away from the course. So I think it's just trying to get used to the conditions that you're at. The grasses are different, and just kind of get a feel for how you're going to play this week.
Okay, so we're here in Abu Dhabi, so it's quite nice and warm for a start. How does that affect the setup, the temperature?
It's obviously nice to get out of England because it's obviously very cold there right now, but weather's always perfect here in the Middle East, and I think the guys just love coming here to start of the week. They come a little bit early and we all warm up, and so obviously everyone's saying Happy New Year to you, and we're just all kind of getting a feel for how the ball's flying, because it obviously flies further when it's warmer. The grass is obviously thicker, so we're all trying to get used to the little shots around the greens.
Okay, so we're here in a bit of thicker grass. Just talk us through your setup and how you're going to work through this shot.
Well, like this lie here is kind of like middle of the grass, so we want to try and get the club slightly open to make sure that the bounce of the club works and that the leading edge doesn't dig into the grass. And obviously it's on a down slope going away from us here, so we want to kind of set the hands a little lower than normal. I try to get a little further away from the ball so that I hang over the shot a little better. And if you just try and keep everything relaxed and feel like you're trying to play a little bit of a bunker shot, and the ball should come out nice, high and soft.
That was nice. And what about where the ball is in the stance? Obviously your stance is a lot narrower here anyway.
Yeah. Well, a lot of guys either like getting quite a wide stance to make sure that their legs are quite stable. A lot of the other guys kind of feel it with their legs. It just depends on the person. Especially the thing that I'm trying to work on at the moment is trying to get the sternum over the ball more. Just to feel like I can swing around the body a little better, so that I don't sort of come out the shot like I just said, trying to stay down and commit through the ball.
Okay, well I'll let you keep hitting, and while you do I'll have a little bit less of the technical golf chat and just ask, you've got Christian Donald on the bag these days, don't you?
Yep.
There was a bit reported last year that you sought the advice of his brother, old short game guru Luke Donald.
Yeah.
Just tell us what kind of a help he was to you in helping you understand a bit more about life on tour.
I was lucky to spend, a day with him over in West Palm in America, and I just, Christian's obviously helped me as well with my short game, and it's really coming along. But to have sort of advice from Luke Donald, who's probably got the best short game in the world, is brilliant.
What did he teach you when you spent that day with him?
Basically the opposite of what I was doing. So it was quite enjoyable, and it was good fun as well, and the weather was perfect, and we had a good time.
Now you've secured your card for 2014. What is the big goal?
Everyone has little goals and then bigger goals. Obviously, I feel that if I can get to where I want to get to, then Ryder Cup's not going to be ever far away. I know Nicholas Coulthard's obviously got into the Ryder Cup, and he probably had sort of 18 months of being at the top there to get into the Ryder Cup. So, I've probably got, whatever it is, 9 months. If I can win every event from now until then, I'll probably get in. But we know that that's not possible. There's so many good guys out here playing, that if I take my chances when I can, and I always will have a chance at some point, I'm not scared of winning. So that's a great thing to have for me. If I can just sort of believe myself a little bit more and be aggressive when I can, then there's no reason why I can't be at the top towards the end of this year. But obviously I'd love to have a few chances to win. And if I can take my percentage, into them chances and try and win a couple, then that would be a great year for me.
Great attitude to have.
Yeah.
You've got that first win out the way in Portugal, so he knows what it feels like to win. Well, I will leave you to it, Tom, chipping away. Let's just see if he can get... He did get one in the hole just before we started filming. Close. I think you still got it though. Tom, thank you very much.
No problem.
Best of luck this year.
Thanks for having me.
See you soon.
Cheers.